Welcome the road towards liberation. Life's journey is a beautiful and transformative road that invites us to awaken and grow, leading us toward love, harmony, and abundance. This path allows us to shed the weight of anxieties, doubts, and constraints, replacing them with trust, confidence, and an ever-deepening sense of connection to the divine flow of life. It is a journey of intentional awareness and expansion, where each step we take becomes an opportunity to align with the infinite possibilities that exist within and around us. By embracing trust and the belief that all is well, even amidst life's challenges, we open ourselves to the profound unfolding of our highest potential. Over and over and over, this lovely road we travel allows us to set ourselves free to awaken, where we may set ourselves free to permanently and for the better improve our life, where we get to release ourselves to be in always growing love and happiness and harmony and wholeness and beauty and abundance, where we are free to soar, to radiate the glow from constraint, from poverty, from a sense of alienation, from anxieties, worries, and uncertainties. This road guarantees a lot of things. Walking this path is quite lovely and nice. That you are choosing to be on this road, that you are walking this road, that you are ready enough, that you are courageous enough, that you are saying yes to accomplishing this, makes me extremely glad and appreciative, since we must indeed say yes to it. This does not happen just by chance. This is us growing aware participants in the way our life is playing out, therefore enabling us to allow ever more magnificent and grandiose expressions with which we are to manifest. This is therefore related to awareness. This is about awareness and our active reclamation of our thoughts, our sanity. We're not going to be here for days, so even if I could spend probably days articulating and explaining what it means to be traveling this road. However, we will be here for a limited length of time and will focus on a very particular issue. And the subject, I think, is trust. All is good. I would like to add to it, but that post would get overly long. Still, I would want to contribute even right now. Thus, trust, faith, all is good even in the middle of this. And this is just as much a reminder to me as any one of you tuning in, and just to provide as we are traveling through, and I will give a quick backdrop in a moment. But we shall always be called to traverse obstacles as we are on this wonderful road. We shall always be summoned for unfolding to occur and for expansion to take place. That is the whole aim of existence. Life exists in first place only for this reason. Thus, whatever we like to name it, God, Spirit, the universe, energy, whatever we want to call it, that which we can call constant knowledge of itself, reveal more of itself, express more of itself, and thus enable us to call it something else. Creation's whole goal is this. That is the reason creation exists, right? And so we shall always, particularly as we are journeying along this road, as we are growing conscious participants in the way our life is playing out. Many people are more like leaves to the wind than really thoughtful participants. They are letting life flow through them in whatever direction. But we aspire to be. We want to be. And we want to grow ever more conscious, aware, thoughtful of the decisions we are making, having intents, having missions, having ambitions we deliberately are pursuing helps us to become more and more intentional in our life. And as we travel the road of manifestation, letting something more and bigger to show up, we must be the widening channels and conduits allowing the greater and grander to develop to show through. We are not then actually producing anything. We only let things to be midwife for, to birth itself in us and in us, so requiring our expansion. I am so navigating a region of great expansion and great transition where many of the people I used to be are dissolving and something entirely new is beginning to show itself. And as I am personally experiencing this growth, actually, my family and I are moving only a few weeks from now. We have been organizing this for some time as well, and just yesterday we discovered we had missed something. We were aware of this. I meant to mention a little tidbit. Though seeming little, the consequences of it are really great. We just discovered this yesterday, hence we have missed this detail, and the result is, then the surface thought leaps in, oh, I have to correct this. Actually, that's hardly at all what it leaps into. My surface intellect leaps into action. There is not enough time left before the moon to make this right. And this has to be cleaned out before the moon. One cannot accomplish this. Time is not on our sides, not enough. And right now I lack the fortitude to handle this. Right now I lack the vitality to handle this. Right now I'm not free to handle this. It still has to be addressed though. Perfect? And hence this is usually our situation. When we directly confront a difficult problem, all right, right away the surface mind, the egoic structures, jumps into search for the answer or think up a solution or plan. That's not how the fix occurs though. Doors open not in that manner. That is not how we present ourselves for the revealing of the solution. Already there are every single possibility. In then, for this specific instance, there is possibility. In the infinite mind too, in the mind of God, in the boundless mind of the one mind, of the infinite intelligence, every single possibility exists. For my family and me then, there is yet chance whereby we are not moving in this direction. My family and I may be moving, but we postpone it or delay it. There is still possibility where we move. It is also rather fluid and quite easy and seamless. All of these thus are possibilities. Our task is not to discover or work out how to let a given possibility to materialize, but what is ours to do. That is, to really grab onto the best possibilities. And this is where the theme finds expression, right? Because there seems to be a mountain right ahead of us, and we need to overcome it, or we need to climb over it, or we need to go around it, or we discover a method to get beneath it. And I'm reminded of a lyric from Pink's song where she sing, you know, that song, Cover Me in Sunshine, where she sings that even from a distance the mountains look like tiny hills or something like that. That is thus exactly what we must do to change our viewpoint and return to believe that all is well, even in the middle of this. Even in the middle of this, something amazing is occurring. Even in the middle of this, everything is operating for our greatest benefit. Perfect planning and unfolding never stops even in the middle of this. We are not bringing the unfolding to pass. We are not creating any of this any more than natural processes are doing. You know, plant a lilac seed in the ground, and it is not that seed that is making the lilac bush happen, but there is divine intelligence and infinite intelligence going to work within that seed, using that seed thus to enable the lilac bush to arise. We are not the ones healing when we cut ourselves or hurt ourselves. Our hearts are not the ones beating. Others do that. The sun shines or rises and sets not of us. The tide goes in and out not of our will. The seasons come and pass not of our making. Not one of us creates anything. Our responsibility is to let the already occurring to happen. We can slow it down, block it, impede it. Clinging on to the anxieties, worries, doubts, by clinging on to control, by micromanaging, wanting to figure things out, asking, how can I accomplish this? It is not about our method of doing it. It is a matter of fact moving toward thy will be done. Among the strongest confirmations we could ever turn to is that one. Thy is what you will do. And frequently when we hear that confirmation, the surface mind springs into reaction mode, saying, oh, if I abandon my control, if I give up my sovereignty, if I give up my micromanaging, how do I know what if anything horrible happens? We thus have once more to return to the three foundations of trust. Trust, confidence, trusting. The allness of this kind presence. There is only what it is. Every area and space has it totally present. Never absent is it. It is never absent. Never more over here than over there. Still, all that exists is all that exists, believing its goodness to be always for itself, as a tree or a bush or a flower is always for all facets of itself. Should a flower choose one or two petals above the others, its brilliance and beauty would be much reduced, and exactly in the same manner, God is constantly for himself. And since every one of us is unique, flawless, total, complete embodiment of it, neither are we apart from God. We do not exist apart from the cosmos. We do not exist apart from energy. We are not apart from this loving, giving presence. It never ever gets less than itself. It cannot ever put itself last. It's always for itself. We thus come to believe that it is always for itself, to show more of itself, to know more of itself, to express more of itself in, as and through you, innocent through me, innocent through all of creation is always moving itself in line with that highest goal and deepest desire. God would thus not be served by postponing the unfolding or the growth. God would not benefit from its hindrance. God serves herself by being in constant, endless, limitless state and space of expansion, advancement onward, unfolding. For us then always is the case. Though invisible to us, everything is always meant for us. Trusting the perfection of this kind, loving presence is the third foundation of confidence. Perfect preparation is constantly under process. Perfect timing is always under process. Perfect actions are constantly under progress. It may not always coincide with our tastes. It does not always manifest as we would for it to. We are unsure, though. God does. We do not know what has to happen, how it should happen, or when it should happen, given our small and restricted finite intellect. Thus, we can constantly be sure that Spirit is always expressing itself exactly. Hence, trust, confidence, all is good. Being itself, doing itself, living itself is the only thing that is happening here and now, that loving, compassionate presence. And the entire cosmos rises to meet us there as we come back to faith, which increases our vibration, which stretches our consciousness. We are thus now focusing on a more likely outcome, not through trying to move it from the invisible realm into this physical dimension, but rather by us simply leaning into the sensation tone that all is good. This right now. I was going to comment a little late, but the Spirit always shows itself exactly, time-wise as well as any other form of wise. The times are simply ideal. Let us thus inhale deeply in this now instant with consciousness, in inhaling and exhaling, taking in. And we follow this as well. This is our mental reset. This is our mental reclaiming process. We travel back in our brains this way. This is how we let the feeling tone of all is well to surface. We do not need to see that everything is in order. Our only need is to feel it, to present the tranquility that follows and adopt the feeling tone of all is good, permission to run us, permission to guide our decisions, permission to infiltrate, to infuse every cell, every action, every function, every organ, every part of our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, our mental bodies, our spiritual bodies, such that we, not that, but we want to unwind. We want to be simply and celebrate, letting the expression to occur. Let us be stirred, guided, and lead. Let us be supported, motivated, and sourced. Be of good cheer, for I have conquered the planet, as Jesus advised. He was not addressing surface appearances or bodily aspects. He gave superficial appearances little thought. His whole concern was his conscious relationship with the divine. He spoke of it as Father. I refer to it as the benevolent loving presence, God or Spirit. What we refer to, it makes no difference. Still, we want to sink ourselves into a conscious connection with it. We constantly interact with it. We have not ever, never could ever. We never will be apart from it. But are we actively relating to it? Are we deliberately tilting toward trusting, confidence, trust, believing the allness, believing in the goodness, trusting the perfection of this kind, loving presence? Are we deliberately leaning into sensation, knowledge, and experience that all is good? All is well, even in the middle of always, and in all respects. There is something quite amazing happening. For our highest good, everything is functioning. Perfect unfolding and preparation is always under progress. About you, I know nothing. About me, I know. And arriving for this session, I was feeling worry, uncertainty, and turmoil. As I remind myself, that was my experience. I can see the mind searching for the causes of my perceiving things. So the surface mind is dragging me back in the direction of that experience. Still, I am quite buried in the knowledge that all is good now. It might be quite different 10 minutes from now. I might have to repeat this work. Still, we have to do this work. We are invited to do this kind of work, to return to trusting, depending on, confident. Come back understanding the sensation that all is good over and over once more, so that we hang out here in these higher frequencies more and more. And when we do, the universe rises to greet us here. The holy rules simply mirror and fit our main feeling tone and where we are in consciousness. Thus, while we hang out here, the answers to everything and anything will show itself. The difficulties will pass, as we are not a vibrational match for them. We are a match to something else. We are focusing on a higher prospect, and that possibility is what is demanded right now, the one in which everything is elegantly and easily working out, the possibility whereby God moves us in such a lovely, perfect, strong, fantastic manner, where our life flows so wonderfully. That is what socializing in this high vibration produces. Still, we have to do it. We have to decide whether to go from the victimhood, from the guilt, from the anxiety mongering, from the doubt mongering. We have to make decisions. We have to work inside. We do not have to do it alone. We can always slink into requesting assistance. We have to do it though. We have to make decisions. And as those lovely ideas of metamorphosis serve to remind us, if we wish something to change, we must change. This is true everywhere. Nothing ever will change unless we do. And everything starts to change as we start to change. Thus, everything starts to change as we raise our frequency and enlarge our consciousness. And as we maintain this more vibrance, everything starts to change as we maintain our enlarged consciousness and the feeling tone that all is okay, even if our eyes cannot see it. Our perspective starts to shift right away. And as we maintain that feeling tone, the conditions will start to alter, the circumstances will start to change, as we are now vibrating in line with a greater possibility. So let's inhale in and let go another couple of deep, deliberate breaths, and simply placing a grin on our faces changes everything in the world. Thus, let's invite a smile to flicker across our face as we inhale and exhale this next deep breath. And it's not important whether or not we feel like smiling at this moment. Perhaps this is something fresh that is developing. But at this moment, let's speak out loud. And if you maybe find yourself in a situation where you would not feel at ease stating it out loud, whisper it. I feel good. All is well, I'm thinking. There is something absolutely fantastic occurring here. Everything seems to be in line for my best benefit. Always and always, in all respects, I am sensing the ideal preparation and blossoming occurring now, and leaning back into these repeatedly. The main is repetition. Repetition is the secret to retreading our subconscious mind. Learning everything depends on repetition. Thus, leaning into whatever affirmations, these are the ones I go to and use most often. But leaning into any affirmations on a regular basis allows our moments in between to be places where we lean into affirmations rather than just lazily going through these moments in between, so giving the mind permission to travel wherever it goes. We can deliberately use these times in between, leaning into increasing our vibration, expanding our consciousness, till we more and more dwell in the higher vibrations in the expanded consciousness. We then get to invite a fresh degree of consciousness and vibrational energy. Still, we have to do the homework. We must perform the task. That captures the core of everything else here. We get to decide whether or not to focus on the difficulties, toward the issues, toward that which is not working in our life, or toward making ourselves open and accessible for the solutions, the answers to reveal themselves. And in stating that we are making ourselves open and available for the answers, what I am really saying is that we are the answer. Our response is the one needed. All right, I could keep on and on regarding this. Right now, I'm really inspired, and I adore hanging around in this area. We shall keep some, though, for another place, another time. We therefore receive an invitation for us. What is the invitation? The invitation to us is to focus on our minds, to focus our concentration on our regular means of navigating life. We are what, and with what are we energizing? From what are we focusing? The troubles, concerns, that which is not working, that which is not to our liking, that which we do not want to go toward or encounter. Are we, to the best of our knowledge, keeping in high vibration and doing the work? Over the ego, are we winning the debate? The ego offers quite some justifications. The ego has so many reasons for us to remain in those lesser frequencies, to hang on to, buy into, cling to. Narratives of victims, fear, anxiety, uncertainty, a lack, scarcity, separation. What then are we allowing power to? The ego or the kind, loving presence? In God? To options? With what are we locking on? Perhaps that serves as the invitation. On what are we usually locking on to? Regarding the lower or higher possibilities that surround our life. One of the questions we might ask to help and enhance this invitation is to routinely stop and consider, where am I focusing? Right now, what is my mind playing with? Right now, what am I drawing upon? We are requesting for exactly whatever we are in vibrational alignment with at the whole experience. Therefore, whatever narrative we are reading or belief we are adopting could be either one of the lowest or highest possibilities. Whichever we are allowing for, though, we are creating it. Greetings and welcome into our knowledge. Strong invitations strong inquiries, power, strong work we are able to produce. One of a strong and beautiful road we are going to travel. I am self-confident. You are self-confident. I acknowledge my self-worth. You acknowledge your self-worth. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I am wise and wonderful. You are wise and wonderful. I appreciate myself. You appreciate yourself. I work at a job that gives me pleasure. You work at a job that gives you pleasure. I express my feelings. You express your feelings. I am in control of my life. You are in control of your life. I radiate self-respect. You radiate self-respect. I am respected by others. You are respected by others. I have wonderful, loving relationships. You have wonderful, loving relationships. I experience love wherever I go. You experience love wherever you go. I share my joy with everyone. You share your joy with everyone. I express my joy through singing and dancing. You express your joy through singing and dancing. I take care of my inner child. You take care of your inner child. I am a gift to the world. You are a gift to the world. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I release the need for self-criticism. You release the need for self-criticism. I speak up for myself. You speak up for yourself. I am comfortable with my power. You are comfortable with your power. I use my power wisely. You use your power wisely. It is easy for me to stand up for myself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I attract praise. You attract praise. I give praise freely. You give praise freely. I am loved by others. You are loved by others. I rejoice in my uniqueness. You rejoice in your uniqueness. I deserve to be successful. You deserve to be successful. I am successful at everything I do. You are successful at everything you do. My creativity is always in demand. Your creativity is always in demand. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. I deserve good in my life. You deserve good in your life. I am a magnet for miracles. You are a magnet for miracles. I create harmony wherever I go. You create harmony wherever you go. I know how to have fun. You know how to have fun. I allow myself to play every day. You allow yourself to play every day. I am proud of all my accomplishments. You are proud of all your accomplishments. I am filled with positive energy. You are filled with positive energy. I am the treasure I have been seeking. You are the treasure you have been seeking. I am self-confident. You are self-confident. I acknowledge my self-worth. You acknowledge your self-worth. I love and approve of myself. You love and approve of yourself. I am wise and wonderful. You are wise and wonderful. I appreciate myself. You appreciate yourself. I work at a job that gives me pleasure. You work at a job that gives you pleasure. I express my feelings. You express your feelings. I am in control of my life. You are in control of your life. I radiate self-respect. You radiate self-respect. I am respected by others. You are respected by others. I have wonderful, loving relationships. You have wonderful, loving relationships. I experience love wherever I go. You experience love wherever you go. I share my joy with everyone. You share your joy with everyone. I express my joy through singing and dancing. You express your joy through singing and dancing. I take care of my inner child. You take care of your inner child. I am a gift to the world. You are a gift to the world. I am lovable because I exist. You are lovable because you exist. I feel good about myself. You feel good about yourself. I feel good about my life. You feel good about your life. I release the need for self-criticism. You release the need for self-criticism. I speak up for myself. You speak up for yourself. I am comfortable with my power. You are comfortable with your power. I use my power wisely. You use your power wisely. It is easy for me to stand up for myself. I feel my oneness with all of life. You feel your oneness with all of life. I attract praise. You attract praise. I give praise freely. You give praise freely. I am loved by others. You are loved by others. I rejoice in my uniqueness. You rejoice in your uniqueness. I deserve to be successful. You deserve to be successful. I am successful at everything I do. You are successful at everything you do. My creativity is always in demand. Your creativity is always in demand. I care about myself. You care about yourself. I love my world. You love your world. I deserve good in my life. You deserve good in your life. I am a magnet for miracles. You are a magnet for miracles. I create harmony wherever I go. You create harmony wherever you go. I know how to have fun. You know how to have fun. I allow myself to play every day. You allow yourself to play every day. I am proud of all my accomplishments. You are proud of all your accomplishments. I am filled with positive energy. You are filled with positive energy. I am the treasure I have been seeking. You are the treasure you have been seeking. As we traverse this extraordinary road, we are reminded that life's challenges are not barriers, but opportunities for growth and transformation. By leaning into trust and allowing the divine intelligence to guide us, we align with the infinite possibilities of creation. This journey calls us to consciously elevate our vibration and expand our awareness, trusting that everything is unfolding perfectly for our highest good. With each step, we choose love, harmony, and faith, becoming active participants in the magnificent expression of life itself. Let us walk forward with courage, grace, and the unwavering belief that all is well, knowing that the universe rises to meet us on this incredible path.